Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're gonna cook up the two fish that caught with our Evolved 3-prong. We posted that video a couple of days ago. We're gonna start by cutting up some green onions from our garden. And this is from our garden in Milili'i, which is not much of a garden. Forgot to pick some cilantro, which we have growing up in our garden in Ocean View. This is what we kind of needed for this, but not driving all the way to Ocean View just to get cilantro. It's pretty far. It's like 15 minutes one way. So I diced up the green onions, and we're gonna use this on our steam fish. We're gonna steam the Nenue, and we're gonna fry up the Kole. So I'm gonna clean my knife, clean my board. That's the thing about a tiny house. We don't have a lot of space. We have our rice cooking there in the back, and there's our Kole. I already scaled it and removed the head, removed the guts. Gonna make a couple cuts here, and you'll see why. It helps the cooking, but it also is really cool for the presentation. Makes these nice little fish squares. So, cut the Kole. Gonna do the same to the Nenue. A lot of people don't like to eat Nenue. I'm not the biggest of fish eaters, and I think it's fine. So we're gonna steam this guy up. The skin's a little kind of weird if you fry it, so I wouldn't recommend frying it with the skin on. It's fine when you steam it. We're gonna start with some garlic salt. Gonna spread it pretty liberally on it, work its way into the cracks, or the cuts I should say, so it gets into the meat. And then we're gonna use some black pepper, sprinkle that on and do the same thing. Massage the seasoning into the fish, trying to get it into the cracks. Okay, we have our oil there, and we have our steamer there. You can see our fishing gear, our reels and stuff. So that stove is propane. We have a propane tank. Now we're going to use our tempura batter, and we're going to use this only on the Kole. Sprinkle it on, and this just to give it a little crisp when it fries up. Massage it in. So we pretty much use tempura batter instead of cornstarch, it's basically cornstarch, but we like it a lot better. So we always have tempura batter and panko handy. No panko on this one. There's our steamer. It's steaming. We're gonna put the Nenue in. Also put some of the green onions in the cracks. Cover that up and just set it and forget it. We're gonna leave it in there as pretty much as long as it takes to cook the Kole. So I'm gonna throw the Kole in the fryer and check this out. This is my favorite part, and it just spreads out, curls up and spreads out. Let's see those little fish chunks. And we're gonna cook it a lot longer than we fry up the other fish, because we want to fry this really crispy, so it becomes, people call it the potato chip of the sea. Clean up the table there, and the reason why we fry it really crispy because we want to be sure it's crunchy enough that we can eat like the fins, which is really good. I like the tails, and you can pretty much eat most of the bones. You can't eat the center bone, especially on the bigger ones, but you can chew on the tail and the fins. places that you normally wouldn't eat. There it is, looking good. Notice how the oil turns a little orange from the fish. It's kind of unique to the Kole. There's our steamed Nenue, and they're both pretty much done. We're gonna take the Kole out first. So you can see how crispy it looks. Gonna put it on our paper towel, soak up some of the oil. Looks good, beautiful color. And now what we're doing is cleaned out the pot a little bit, and we're gonna put some peanut oil in there. We're gonna heat the peanut oil up, and we're gonna use that on our steamed Nenue. That helps to infuse the flavors from the green onion into the meat. There's an Nenue. Gonna take this guy out. Looks perfect. And we're putting it on our plate that we hand carved out of hojia. So that looks really good. So that's again, that dish is we power carved with a grinder out of some hojia. So we're gonna sprinkle all the green onions that we cut up earlier, and it would have been better if we had cilantro too, but again, forgot to cut some when we're up in Ocean View. Now comes the fun part. I'm gonna take the hot peanut oil and drizzle it over. I love that sound. And it's done. The Nenue, when you steam it, I love how nice and white the meat is. You can take a look at that. That looks really good. So in general, I don't eat the skin. And there's our dinner. Fried Kole. I'm gonna put some shoyu on that. Steamed Nenue, our cucumbers. There's our rice, and we made that bowl. Turned that out of avocado wood. That's it. Thanks for watching, and aloha.